you hear commotion in the birthing room, and Blythe finally makes eye contact with you as you're starting to pass by the pillar. Slurg, what would you like to do? Conversation in the room. You can hear your friend Grum, and Blythe is watching you.
Yeah, I'm totally walking into the room where I hear one of my friends finally.
All right. So you walk to the room. Blythe nudges one of the gnolls that is laying in the blood, and it reaches across and peels a piece of flesh off Melissa's cheek and starts gnawing on it. And he goes to the gnoll, and the gnoll gets up and starts to wander towards you. The guard moves. That's nothing to do with it. And it gets up behind you and starts to sniff you at the door.
The gnoll does?
The gnoll does. And he goes, "What are you doing, little goblin?"
Serving cheese, much like you serve your master. But be careful, lest I feed you to him.
Are you intimidating me? Is that what? Are you trying to social me? Give me your roll. My composure on these things are a 4. So I will tell you no matter what you do, if you win, I am so fucked. I will give that to you. But I'm not telling you if he's hostile or not. So play your card, sir.
Uh-oh. Become irritable. Deal 1 extra D6 influence D6 for Glurg.
Oh, you might be able to put this man out of your way. I'm trying to stop you at the door for sure. So you click choose and pick the card that you would like to use.
I thought I clicked on it.
You might have. Make sure you don't have social combat available cards closed.
Oh my gosh, another one.
Like open on the screen.
+2 composure to Slurg.
All right, so we're going to put this here. We'll shrink it down just a touch. Feel free to flip that over. What are you doing to me? Persuading, you're intimidating me. I am actually neutral to you because you're a goblin. You taste like shit. I don't like eating you.
Interesting.
So, intimidate is will against will. Attempt to frighten me into backing off. Give me your intimidation roll. There's no penalty, but someone gave you boons, right? Is that what I heard? You got an extra damage die for influence damage, and then someone gave him a boon too.
And I'm a murderer,
Yep.
so
Yep. You got a boon and a
+2 to composure.
Did you flash your teeth and flash the dagger? Is that what you're doing, Brian? Oh, he's got one. Did you go grab that during break?
Of course I did.
I will give you an extra boon for the actually pulling a weapon which no one thinks anyone has right now.
Right.
Yeah.
That's 2 boons, sir. Give me your roll.
Okay.
Show it again, Brian.
Have an extra boon for murderer.
Yeah.
Extra boon for murderer. Yep. So that's 3.
Yes.
Let him roll.
I'm making a intellect.
It's a will.
Okay.
So wisdom. It's will versus will. You can just delete those cards.
Me this time.
21.
21. Holy biscuits.
Show your dagger again, Brian.
Where did that go?
What's that?
Oh, nothing. Did you delete that one?
No.
Oh, the card just vanished. So I'm assuming Jimmy did it. Got
No,
it.
I didn't delete anything.
I did. I deleted it.
Oh, you can do it. Okay, cool. Perfect. All right. Wow. Give me 2d6 damage to influence.
Oh boy.
Damn.
You got to do 4 to send this pup away. He's not under any bonuses.
Oh, there you go.
What'd you get?
6.
3?
6.
6? Oh, God. So it cowers as you flash this glint of steel, and it backs away, and he's like, I'll see you later.
Tail between legs. Return to your master.
I'll see you later, goblin. And he like slides back over and dips into the pool, puts his head under the water of blood, and hides from you as you march into the next room. And with that, Grum, you see your friend moves into the room as you are finishing your statement to the man.
Finishing my statement to what would it take to...
What are you trying to do?
I'm just help him put that beast man down.
If you want him to be your friend, you would need to befriend him.
What I'm trying to do, I'm basically just trying to say, here's what I was asked to do. How can I return? What can we do to embarrass Or
Well,
to
you can try to see what this guy's demeanor is towards you right now.
I'd do that. Okay.
All
So
right. It's just a pretty easy roll as you are trying to tell this
That's
guy's
perception.
stature towards you.
perception, right?
I discover attitude is perception versus my intellect. Yep.
Yeah. So that's, but it's, so I'm perception plus I got
You're a gambler.
I got a boon because I get a, yeah, baby. So, cause I'm very perceptive. So,
Yep. And you're a gambler.
so it's two
That's two.
boons. Is that way? Oh,
Yep.
okay. I'm making a big gamble on this.
Yes.
Boom.
It's
There's
versus my
another critical.
intellect.
There's another critical.
Is it crit or is it just a 6 you rolled? You rolled it's 20 and up. Doesn't matter. He goes, I do not like that man. He has caused much harm to my family. This is the 6th child we've had to have due to him. Menofotos keeps bringing his hoof and feet into our business and taking my children from me and sending them to the labyrinth. I would love to put him in his place. I would love even more him hanging over my mantle. Give me your influence. You crit, so you get 2d6 with your attack. Let's see how much you do. 4. He's not knocked down yet, but he is more friendly. He's like, I will take the papers that you found that are mine. What else do you have to offer? What services? And he sees the door open and Slurg walks in. So, Slurg and you, if you want to discuss how you want to handle this, you have two of the mistress, which is a Lanista or a Dominus, and you have the gladiatrix in here who's obviously hiring, and you have the scene that's going on. If you two want to discuss, I'm going to cut back to the two in here, Zox and Solviak.
I motion to Slurg to come join me.
All right, so Zoc and Solviak. And then you walk away and the man goes, I see, as he sees you walk over to the other gladiator. So the Lanista, Zorbier, says, I wish to put Blythe in his place and usurp him and toss him from this place. He should not own the AGA. Elvarex was a good man. Plus, he has screwed my family over. Do you wish me to purchase you? Or do you wish to kill all those involved here and leave? One is much harder than the other.
Yeah, so Soviak, he's got the spear in his hand and he says, show me the way out. And basically whichever
Then you wish to flee from here and break your captor? Blythe is no easy man. I don't think direct combat with him right now would be smart.
Oh yeah, that's why I say he's sort of deferring to him. So if he thinks like, show me the way out, like if it's being bought, then let's do that.
If you were to bring in 2 more men, I could heal you and all your wounds. I would need to use their life force to do it, but they would become plants somewhere else in the world.
How do you send a message to somebody?
/W space and then their name. Or you can just chat here unless you don't want them to know.
I send it to Brian, just the Zoom chat, Brian, then.
Sure.
Yep.
So if you wish to help me, I need 2 bodies. I need to heal your wounds to make you as good as possible to leave here. And he looks over Zox. Zox, are you injured at all?
No.
Oh, not at all, actually. Somehow you have more.
My bleeding eyes.
Okay, that's a personal problem. You can't. That's like herpes. It's not curable.
Yeah.
So, if you bring me 2 more,
well,
I don't care who.
I don't really want to kill Blythe. He's just another guy to me. So if you can get us out of here anyway, I'm fine.
I do have a wagon on the way out. I could purchase you outright if Blythe is willing to let go, but that's going to be the harder way to do it. If we fight, we need to make it past as Myrmidons. Do you have any sway with them? A way for us to escape? I can walk out the front door. Yes. Didn't you just get beaten down by these same Myrmidons? That's what Blythe was telling us when we first came here.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's the smartest option.
We
Thanks, Loki.
did, but if we had your help, maybe we could turn the tide. We also have 2 friends that
I
are
can assist.
somewhere else.
I can assist you, or I can purchase you. If I were fighting alongside you, then all of the other familiar gladiatoriums would be against me. We cannot have that. The best way to usurp Blythe is to make him lose his favor within the Crucible.
Well,
Yeah, so
Soviet, what do you
yeah, where
think?
Soviet's head is basically he has been led by his visions. So ever since his first death and rebirth, he's kind of lived by the visions. And having just had the vision upon seeing this changeling, I mean, he's pretty much following this dude until another vision tells him to do otherwise.
Okay.
So yeah, he's show me the
Why
way
don't you
out.
tell people why? We only have 6 episodes. What do you mean
Sure.
multiple lives? You should probably share that.
Sure. 30-second pitch, I guess. Solviak is a Jotun. He lived peacefully as a sailor and a whaler up in the northern part of the continent, up in the north, and as the demon lord's influence sort of roiled over his territory, his entire village was consumed and slain by it. He doesn't know this personally, but he was basically the one dude that survived to serve as the herald of the demon lord's coming. So
Okay.
he is by mechanical standpoint, he's an earthbound, URTH.
Uthbon?
Yeah, and unless he every time he dies, he comes back to life.
But you gain insanity, don't you?
Gain insanity, yeah,
Yeah.
right. He gains insanity each time, and madness eventually. So every time, yeah. So he's died multiple times. He's just pretty much tired of it, which is why he joined the he went to Kiev to become a gladiator in the first place. Sold himself essentially into slavery, just to try and end it because nothing else worked, and he still hasn't worked. But like I said, he lives and dies. Well, not dies. He kind of steers his course by visions that he has throughout his.
The reason you
life.
gain insanity too is in the world for Shadows of the Demon Lord. When you die, you basically fall to hell and come back, and that's where you gain all of your insanity and corruption on your way back out. Think of it like fighting through Hades to get out.
Sure.
Zorbier says, I need 2 people and I can heal you. In the room over there, and he points, he's like, one of your comrades is there, Arcadian, the one-armed orc. He seems to be a trainer, I think is what he was talking to the elf about. There's an elf and a heavier set man I'm not a fan of, and a beastman. The beastman in the other room, he's not the kindest, and I think he's a spy for Blythe. If you could usher those 2 into this room, I could make quick work of them and heal you. Call them in however you want. I've paid off the Myrmidons in the other room and this one. They will say nothing.
Uh-oh.
Are we going to do that?
Another dice ticket.
All right. Are you 2 going to do that?
Yeah. Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you're going to move into room 10, please move yourselves into there.
Absolutely.
You have noticed that the Myrmidons are not in there. When you walk into the room, they have moved into other parts of the bathhouse. The heavy set guy, the fat guy is got his chest on the table now with the homunculus over top, and he's counting out gold. He's this dude here in this room. The elf is over here talking to Acadian over the back of the chair, just small talk about combat and war. The elf has some scars on him. He's seen battle. Looks like he may be a trainer. And then the beastman is here. The beastman is eating all the food. He's moved all the plates to his side of the table, and he is not sharing.
Different beast man. Okay, cool.
Yep, this one here. All the food is by him. He looks up at you 2 and pays no heed and goes back to eating. 2 of you walk in. I would recommend social combat unless you want to get physical, which makes noise. Intimidating him into the other room or something along those lines, that's up to you. I'll let you guys discuss, and I will move us back up to the 2 trying to demise how they're going to do this. All right, Grum and Slurg.
Slurg.
You guys have moved next to each other. My question is, did you move next to the door? Did Slurg come over next to you? Where did you discuss this in the room?
I'm gonna bow, and I would back out away from them. One moment.
Okay.
We'll
Okay.
confer.
Are you going back into the other room where the weapon racks are?
Yeah, we'll back out.
Because that would be private. Then
Yeah.
the only one in there is this man and the two prostitutes that he has hired.
Yeah, he's busy. So
Oh, hey, Graham.
His back is against the fountain, and he looks back at you and he's like, "Wine," and then just puts his head back as you walk into the room.
Fancy meeting you in a place like this.
yeah. Well, I will reveal to Grum what has happened real quick here. And
I'm assuming you reshut the door.
I will shut the door, and let him know my secret about
Oh.
the gladiator, the female gladiator, in that I understand that she is forming her own ludus.
Mm.
And she is, do you know, does everyone know of her renown? So would Grum?
She beat the Iron Maiden and has beat the Lion of the Arena.
Mm-hmm.
And you hear the door open.
Oh,
Yep.
those exploits.
Oh, wow.
Mm, I
Yes.
see.
Yes. And she
She walks
walks
in.
in,
She
and
walks past both of you and grabs a full jug of wine.
okay.
You see her glass is already empty.
Okay.
She pays no heed unless you're stopping her. She's going to walk back into the other room otherwise.
Grum, did we show off?
You're Graham, I'm Slurg.
I mean, slurg, sorry. Derp. I've had too much.
You real bad. It's
I've
the
had too
nose,
much
man.
wine. So
Slurg the shit.
Are all the glasses you've been handing out like 2 sips empty?
yeah, exactly. Yeah, I've been sipping a little bit. My sleight of hand.
I was
Here you
looking for
go.
you.
You're like, ah.
A pet.
I'll ask her. I'll stop her to. I apologize for. I was getting you a refill as we spoke here. Word has it that you may be looking for recruits.
She stops and she is drinking the wine and she pauses mid-drink. She puts it down. She's like, "What do you mean?"
Just what I said, my lady. That.
Don't drop that shit.
Yeah.
She's like, "We both fight. We both kill. There's no lady in my time."
I make ugly good, baby. That's right, I do. And I'm making this look real ugly right now. So
Rovina is fine. She's like, "I'm here looking, yes, to purchase. I may or may not want my own ludus.
how would one?
I have the money. I came here." And
How
she
would-
like patches like a thigh pouch and you hear like coins.
Huh?
She goes, "I came here to purchase a team if possible. I intended to change how this worked. As the owner of a ludus, I intended to fight with my gladiators. First time. I figured keep my favor high."
Well, I will point to Slurg and my other companions, who I believe may be in the other side of the compound, are such a team that may be worthy
Well, then let's go talk to him.
of your being employed by you.
She goes,
Gladiatrix, Ravina,
"Words less, prove it more. Let's go."
before we go,
And she stops as she's like getting ready to open the door.
if you prove loyalty to us today, in this moment, you will see nothing but unending loyalty and devotion from this day forward. I ask that you do not simply buy 4 of us, but 5.
Less talk, little goblin. Prove
Buy,
it.
buy the giant lady as well. You can get her for a cheap price today, I'm sure.
I am going to need social combat. How are you trying to convince her? Because she had no intentions of purchasing the woman who's getting eaten.
That's what I thought. Let's see what
How
I
do you
can
want to do this? And I would ask Grum, are you assisting him?
I
Or do you
damn
not
well
care?
am. You darn right I am.
I'll give you a boon for him assisting you. Pick your card you'd like to play and the action you're doing. All right, flip that puppy over. She is neutral. What do you got? No penalties. And you're persuading her. So this is her will against your will. You have a boon from him, though. Do you have any other skills that would give you a boon?
I'm not actually attempting to con her.
No, you're persuading her. You're not conning her at all.
Right.
Yeah, you picked your weakest of those. Oh, what a poor mistake you've made. Give me your roll. Let's see what you get. Unless the audience, the crowd, has anything they want to play.
Cards.
Before we switch to the next scene.
To cards we go.
Nobody? They don't love you. Roll.
Okay, here goes the rolls.
Come on, Brian. Knock it.
Fail.
Come on, Brian.
Fail.
Intellect, I assume, or will?
No, it's will versus will.
Yeah.
That's even worse.
Crush it.
Oh my God.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, do you have favor left?
I do.
Would you like to spend it before she slaps the green off your skin?
I really would. Also, those of you in the crowd,
Brian, don't live up to your name.
So bad.
Come on.
Good Lord.
I just wanted to point out you don't have a profession prostitute, do you?
I do.
That would have given you a boom, but it's not going to save you, I don't think.
Well, let me roll 1d6.
Yeah, you rolled a what? You rolled a 1 and a
5.
6. I didn't do anything. You rolled a 6 on the other one. It wouldn't even be worth it. She looks down at you and she goes, how about you prove to me that your other friends are worth a damn before we discuss picking up the feeding trough in the middle of the pool? Since she was strong, she wouldn't be in that position.
I like her style.
I'm gonna do social damage to you of 1d6. All right. I'll open it open.
Plus 2 to composure, Brian. You got plus 2 to composure.
Okay, cool. Well, you
Plus 2
take 5 composure. Take 5 damage.
That's the blue.
Yep, and you have plus 2 from somebody earlier, so you take 5.
Oh, he just got another one.
Oh.
She starts to walk.
That gasp you heard was Erik.
She walks down. She walks in the steps. She walks by Belissa and looks her in the eyes. And the woman mouths help, and she peels a piece off of her and feeds it to the dog. She's like, only the weak need help. And she starts walking by her and continuing to the other room. So the whole group will reconvene down here, and I will give you one scene in here. I'll move you all down here.
Oh, shit.
As you all walk in with her. And the other two aren't in there. There's just the other Lanista. And he is inspecting the clockwork person. She walks in and goes, where's the other two friends? And the other Lanista looks around and goes, Gladiatrix Rowena, you are favored in the arena. You are loved by the crowd. She goes, where are the other two gladiators for sale? He's like, I don't know where they went. And you see her brandish a dirk from underneath her bracer and says, where are they? He goes, no harm. They're in the other room, which I'm going to cut to Solviak and Zox in the other room. How are you handling these two fools?
I grab like a big fork off
Like a cutting
the
board?
table. No, a fork.
Oh, a fork. Oh, like the meat prong?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I palm that.
The meat prong?
Yeah. I reverse it, so if I have to fork someone, I can do it.
Cool. That would be great. Did anyone play a weapon card in this room?
Question.
Nope. No one did play a weapon card in this room. So you have one, but it is not good. It's made of wood.
Question. When we left the room, could I have tried to stolen a sword?
Absolutely, you could sleight of hand me one. She does not care. It's going to be more the other guy.
Yeah.
You are going to be going against a 9. So
whoa, crap! What the hell was that? Basic weapons rack table. It's good. Okay.
Hey, there you go.
Fine, it's metal, not wood.
You got a metal. Okay, so what? I've got. Yes. So I'm at my You're trying to do a sleight of hand.
Yep.
And
what size weapon rack was that?
It was a big one. It was a full.
Basic
yours was a heavy.
That was
I'm
heavy.
asking.
Yeah, that was basic.
Those are heavy.
That was basic. Yeah.
This is a basic.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Put these down here so I can just
Agility, right? With the boon.
So do the light rack. Yeah. You're a thief, aren't you? Good at this?
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm asking.
Sure.
What the hell is that now?
I'm moving this in here. This is the light weapon rack.
Pack of 1d6 beast. What was that? Beast cards? What was that? What was that card?
And I have something for this. That's fine. Continue what we're all doing. Thank you for playing that card. I have been waiting 2 episodes for it.
There's my roll.
Great. I was gonna say no. That's only for the arena. But
No, it's
fine.
no, it's not.
Why did I get played? What? There's my 13. I'm not sure what you were looking for. So
What did you get?
13.
For sleight of hand. It'd be agility.
Yeah,
13,
it was.
you need a 9 or higher.
Yeah,
9 or higher.
Yeah.
So yeah, you snag a weapon. What weapon do you want off the rack? The gladius?
Yeah,
the
just
spear,
a-
or the great sword?
I'm just using the
great
gladius.
sword you would be walking
Y-
through with it.
Yeah, this is gladius. Yeah, I'm just hiding the
Get a
gladius. Yeah,
The
surprise
gladius
attack.
you pull off is really nice.
Yeah.
It is extremely honed. It does 2d6 instead of 1.
That's what I like to hear.
It's basically a heavy weapon equivalent.
That's
It's a
fine.
better weapon. It's weighted. All right, so you make your way down there. You guys are in the other room. Zox, Soviet,
Yeah.
Zox with the metal weapon.
Fuck yeah.
What are you two doing? The two that are the heavyset guys counting his coins. The elf is talking to your trainer, Acadian. He's the one who teaches you in combat. Even with one arm, he's better than any of you.
Yeah.
And then the other one is a beastman. What do you two want to do? What's the discussion and what did you come to?
I'm gonna let Zox lead the conversation.
Okay.
Military weapons rack for Zox.
Zox.
It's a military sword.
So off to the side,
Bazooka.
behind Acadian, you realize why he has been standing here. Being the person who's the trainer, he has been put next to the ornamental weapon rack that is there, that Elvarex has collected as family heirlooms. Every kind of weapon one could want is on there. They are military weapons, though. Look through the military weapons table, pick whatever you want. It is over there, but it is not in your hand. You have to go
Okay.
get it.
I'll go get it eventually.
Nah,
So,
okay, so what are you two doing?
Well, I'll walk up to the trainer.
Well, first off, are we doing social combat or combat?
I think social.
Social.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which one are we
No.
doing this to right now?
Hmm.
You doing it to the room or are you doing it to
Yeah.
a dude? The room will be 2 Banes to start.
Oh,
If
okay.
you're doing it to one person, it's just whatever the card says.
So yeah. What are we trying to achieve that I can?
Gonna get to at least 2 of these guys, preferably the Beastman and the big guy
These
into the other room.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Okay. I'll play a card.
Okay.
Let me get my social card. How do I make them jump out?
You click choose. You scroll over, you click choose, and then you can pick the card you want.
Not
In
like
other words,
prison.
if you are intimidating them, it's will versus will, and you attempt to frighten the target and doing what you want. Persuade. Remember, you want to look over your abilities and what you're good with. So you want to play your professions to what you want to do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
If you know what you want to
I'm
do,
catfishing already.
play it.
Yeah.
Flip it over.
Oh.
Oh, so
You're
I didn't
taunting
catch
him.
that. +1 to
I
Intellect
am
versus will. Okay.
Yes. I am going to imply that things are going on outside the room.
Okay.
That if they were any sort of men, they would go take care of it.
Okay.
So I'm just trying to manipulate.
So they are currently unfriendly. So you get a
Yeah.
boon.
Yeah.
If you would have picked the elf, he may not have went that way.
Okay.
So you get a boon. I'm assuming, Sylviak, you're assisting him.
I am assisting him, and I'm going to assist by. I'm not even going to say a word. So he's assisting, and he reaches down and grabs the closest plate, and
Okay.
turns to walk out of the room.
Okay.
Plate
Okay.
in front of the beastman.
Okay. So
So
you get a boon. Two boons. Yep.
2 banes.
No. You get boons. There's no banes.
Oh,
Are you
okay.
trying to do both of them or one of them?
Both.
Oh, then it's a wash.
Yeah, that's what it
Nice.
is.
Do you have any professions to help you?
Well, I was a military officer.
You're good at ordering people around.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, sure. I'll give it to you. I'll give you a boon. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, go ahead.
Cool.
Yeah. Can't wait to see how poorly this goes.
Oh, God. Well, I still have his plate.
What's your total? You need to beat an 11.
12.
You beat me.
Okay.
So the heavy guy, you can tell he's flush, he's drunk. The beastman looks up and he stands immediately, and you see the hoofed legs, and he goes, "Oh yeah, I'll see you in the other room." And the big guy's like, "Oh yeah, I'm
I'll
gonna
be
have to
right
watch.
behind you.
I'm gonna have to watch this one. Last time I saw a beastman fight, he ended up fucking the other one."
Yeah.
Beastman goes, "All right, fat man, let's go."
Yeah.
So as they walk into the room, you walk into the gladiatrix in front of him with a dagger pointed at his face.
Oh, hi.
As you guys walk into the room.
Yeah.
As that happens, you're going to get one action because the bells chime and all the daylight that is pouring in here, midday, we're like 1 p.m. All the daylight washes away. It gets cold and darkness washes over as you literally see the night come into play and the sun falls away. Everybody who is in the moonlight, anyone who's trained in arcane, you get 1 extra power right now. So, Zox, you now have 1 more power than normal. Is Danny frozen?
No,
Oh, no, he's not. Okay. He's so still. I thought he was frozen. You know without rolling, right? You know without rolling that something has shifted. The Demon Lord's presence is here. The shadow, the physical shadow of the Demon Lord is present. It doesn't happen all the time, but when it does, things get powerful. Now, someone played Beasts earlier, right?
No, we don't know what you're talking about. Don't know what you're talking about.
Sure.
No, that card wasn't played.
You hear chanting erupt from the bathhouse, and it washes through this place like a wave, and it's coming from the northwest. As the chanting happens, you hear Blythe going, "Soldiers, myrmidons, around me, around me." And they all start yelling and screaming. And there is blood-curdling screams that bring you back to episode 1 with people just getting wholesale slaughtered. Outside, there is a creature. And the camera cuts out of the room you're in to this beast murdering people and tearing them apart. This creature looks like tendrils and numerous maws as it is eating the people who summoned it in the other room.
And that northwest room, those idiots.
The northwest room,
Doomslayer.
I will move it.
Yeah.
This thing appears.
Hail.
And the altar erupts. And it grabs that 6-armed creature and pulls his face to him and swallows his face and skins it and throws it to the side. And there is chaos going on. And you guys hear all the Myrmidon soldiers running forward to get out of wherever they're at. I'm going to move us to the other room as we get to the end of our session tonight. I think we only have like 10 minutes left.
Yeah.
You know, I gotta say, I don't regret leaving that room now.
I was hoping one of you were in there. So I'm going to move us to this scene. I will let you, I'm going to place all of you in the right room because this was going to be the auction time, but well, that can't really happen because someone played the beast card and you can blame your viewers for that. So all of you are down here in this room, same positions.
Damn you, Chrism.
Walk in. Acadian is at the door. Slurg is here. Grum is here. Also, she is here. And this man is still shut off in the corner, which, you know, shit happens. It's not what I wanted, but it's what it is.
Is there a key that actually comes in and out of him?
Yeah, there's an actual key that a clockwork person cannot turn themselves. Somebody else has to turn it.
Can the key come out?
No, they are bound to them.
Okay.
You can't take them out unless you were like cut it off.
That's what I was
which is
asking.
like killing somebody.
I was going to steal it.
So as this scene is out, the gladiatrix pulls her dagger with his face. He slides back behind him and touches the woman's burned body on the ground. And you see it coalescing, and you see vines grow around his arm. He's ready in case something goes wrong. What does the rest of the group want to do? Chaos is ensuing out there.
Well, can we escape? I mean,
this is up to the group right now. Things just changed.
Yeah. Like, let's get the fuck out of here.
So
we follow you. I point my group and I say we follow her.
Okay. The man in the back goes, "Whoa, we had a deal. We take Blythe out. Either now or in the arena. I thought you were helping me." The gladiatrix turns back and says, "I don't care who it is. If you want to follow me, kill him," and starts walking towards the door.
Kill
the changeling?
Points to the changeling. And she starts walking to the door. You either help her or you don't. Put him down.
Well, if someone doesn't say something, I'm about to stab him.
So what does the group want to do? You guys all make that moment of contact, eye contact. Is the group on the same page or are you not? I'm going to start with the left. Grum, what are you doing?
I am
an epic play. There's a friend in the room, by the way.
Friend in a room.
Okay, he is friendly to everybody.
The man is. Okay,
He's like, "I will heal all of you of your wounds. I will take you out of here. We will step into the Fae, and they will not even know that we left."
That's what I'm talking about, man.
I will bow, and as I bow, I bring my sword up and I stick it right into his freaking head.
Okay, then
I will give you 2 boons because he is your friend. You are killing your friend. You also
He's not my friend.
Nope. They played friend card. He's friendly. He likes you. You are all the gladiators he was going to hire, and you are now disemboweling him.
Yeah, I am.
No.
So you get a point of corruption.
Who gets a point of corruption?
You do. You're stabbing him.
That's my job.
Hey, man, that's fine. You're still a point of corruption. Welcome to Shadows of the Demon Lord.
He's their friend. I don't even know this bastard.
Is there a
oh, he's a friend because you made him a friend because of a card. Okay, I'm trying to understand why he became a friend all of a sudden.
Don't look at me. Look at the arena that just decided he's your buddy.
Well, screw it.
Crowd.
Is there a portal? Are you saying there's a portal open?
He's going to make one to take you to the Fae. Yeah, he would take you to the Fae because your friend is getting ready to disembowel him.
With 2 boons.
Yeah, so this is like a Darth Vader Emperor moment. So I look over, look back.
Yes, it is.
Look over. And I pick up.
Are you letting him do it or are you helping him?
No, I attempt to pick up Grum.
Oh, come on.
Okay, then. I'm assuming.
Hold on. I want to cast a spell.
Okay, what would you like to cast out of focus?
Oh, what is? Fuck you.
Am I evil? Yes, I am.
He's got blur cast on him.
What are you doing? What are you casting?
It's very effective. It's a very effective blur spell.
Stop touching the portal.
Yeah. Okay.
Pick up the screen.
So much hard work and
we don't throw the dwarf.
I'm attacking the guy. So,
are you attacking him or are you attacking Grum?
No, the guy.
Okay. What are you doing? You're attacking the guy. Okay. Slurg.
Yeah, Grum attacked him.
Slurg, what are you doing?
Grum is attacking.
Yeah, he's picked me up.
I know. Well, we're going to get to that. Slurg, what are you doing as this is starting to unfold?
I'm going to turn around and make sure no one comes from behind. So I'll just take a conveniently shadowed.
You walk out the door
corner.
and you hear her scream, "Die!" as the door slams. And she starts running into the other room.
I gotta say,
you can hear Belissa's voice.
We can hear Belissa's voice doing what?
No. I mean, we should follow her.
You can hear Belissa's voice, Slurg, because you walk to the door, right, to make sure no one comes in.
Right.
You hear Belissa, and she's like, "The door isn't gonna hold," and she's must be doing the thing that she does, protecting everyone.
Our Belissa, right?
Your
I mean,
Belissa.
that one. Yeah. What the hell, man, guys? We got to save her.
Yes, you're like trying to disembowel this dude.
Yeah,
and Solviak and you.
Solviak's got my legs off the ground.
I just need Solviak to try to grapple you. It's a strength roll versus your agility. Give me a roll. If anybody here wants to blow points, or if You got a favor you want to add or anything to either one of these? This really comes down to, are they going to be killing this Lanista or not?
Oh, but see, I have an escape artist.
Okay, then I'll let you use that towards him grabbing you.
That is a...
Does anybody else want to play anything to stop this pandemonium from happening?
Oh, no, don't.
You already fucked my plans up. I don't care.
So what are you doing there? It's
Okay, no one's playing anything. So
All right.
give me your
there went
strength roll.
something.
Do you have anything to add to help with this? Like maybe Waylon.
grant 1 fortune for slow.
Who are you giving it
To
to?
Soviak, really, Loki?
Soviak.
Come on, come on!
They like the Fae guy.
The crowd's throwing
Oh, and the crowd throws stuff.
stones. Stones start peltering us from the ceiling, coming through.
Okay. I can. I
18.
have a way for this to work.
Really, you?
Friend is abandoning you.
Okay.
We've got the way out right here.
what did you
You're
get?
going to let
18?
it. You're going
All
to
right.
steal our service.
Against
You get
my
agility. bro?
agility with a boon.
Yep, with a boon.
Come on, come on, give me that 20. Come on. Damn it.
No. As you
Damn it.
grab him single-handedly and pick him up off the ground, he's getting ready to slice him. The man steps back. He's like, I thought we had a deal. As he steps back,
do have
as
a
he
deal.
does, the skylights start raining down dead birds into the room, and you can hear them clashing everywhere. Everyone in here takes a D6 points as hundreds of birds start to rain over the gladiatorial arena. I will give you your D6 of damage. Everybody takes 5 points of damage as it rains down over the area. As the birds hit, when they hit, they start making glyphs to the demon lord everywhere.
The hell's
And
that?
the blood starts to pool up around the area. Slurg, did you go down?
No, I meant to hit.
What's that? I'm getting these cards. What? Oh, doppelganger. They're dice cards being played. Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
The
Start
people
playing
ready
the
for
dice
their
cards,
giveaway.
people. Totally fine.
The crowd has spoken. How much did you say? 5 points of damage? Is that right?
5 points. Everybody
5
takes
points.
5.
Got it.
Oh,
As it starts to
shit.
fill and make the demon lord symbol,
I'm not doing
you
good.
see a portal start to open out of the symbol, and it flexes up like a waterfall flowing of blood, and it washes down, and you see a gate. And the Lanista says, I did not make that. Combat ensuing in the other room. Ballista's still yelling, Myrmidons,
We must
get
go
away,
now."
I will hold it. Blythe, you can hear that tall tale crunching as he makes his way out of the building. The camera watches as the Myrmidons, one by one, file into the room and screams, fill it, as they get slaughtered. One Myrmidon comes down and opens the door into your room and pulls his helm off. He's like, it's Vel. You are not safe here. Blythe has left this place to burn. The demon lord, his shadow is casted. We must flee. At the door. Now, Soviak, you were friends with Vel, right? You made the...
Yeah, that's his. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So,
Mm-hmm.
as a group, as we are gathering up, everyone play your doppelganger cards. What does the group want to do right now? Is Soviak is holding Grum above the ground, so
I
he
can't do
can't touch
shit.
this guy.
As long as the changeling doesn't attack, I don't attack him necessarily.
Okay.
We just lost our chance. Fuck.
Oh.
So, are we fleeing with Vel?
Right. I think
Are you-
so.
Are you fleeing with the Gladiatrix? Are you fleeing with Vel and asking Zorbier to come with? Because I'll tell you right now, Zorbier hates Grum now. Yeah, I know. Is the group fleeing as a group right now?
Yeah.
Are you fleeing?
Where are we going, taxi man?
Yeah. I think we're fleeing. I'm just not sure who we're fleeing with.
As the portal opens, you see the
Oh.
beast's tendrils start to pull through.
Get the fucking shit away from here, guys. Can we leave now? I looked.
He goes, I can create a portal, follow me. Now,
Who says that? Who says
this is the guy
The
who
Fae
you
dude.
betrayed.
before? That's what I said before. We've got the way
Zorbier
out
walks
right
over
here.
and touches the oil. It lights a blaze and it burns away like a forest. And as it does, the ring around it in ash, he starts writing in it as this creature starts to flow through. I am going to cut us there tonight as the beast is coming through. Because here is how it's going to work next time. You need to hold this thing at bay for 4 rounds. If you don't hold it at bay for 4 rounds, bad shit is going to happen.
If you throw me, Casey, I'm going to be pissed. I know exactly what's going to happen.
I cannot wait to do. So I have a Beyond the Seal coming out tomorrow for everybody. That's about episode 1. I'm going to record episode 2 this weekend and put it out next week. I did not. This is not what I had planned. I had a whole auction planned. Whole auction. This is why I write very vague notes. A whole auction plan, which is booked, and it's not happening now. Instead, we are in the middle of fighting a beast that has been summoned. And I guess you're working for the Fae Lanista, which is not what I expected.
No.
Yeah, well, you know what?
Okay.
Hey, there's going to be a chance to do some subterfuge later and maybe screw over this guy.
Hail.
All right, so
right. So
Matt, you got the names entered for the
Oh,
giveaway?
Got it
So start
ready.
gathering it up.
You want to give a minute or two? Anybody got any last second?
I do. I will give a
There's another one. Yeah, we need all the dice card played, folks. So you're getting.
Give you 5 minutes. Play
Yep.
your doppelganger cards. I just want to thank everybody for being
Jake.
here again tonight. This cast is amazing. Brian is sweating his balls off over there. If you want to disrobe, demask, whatever it is you do. But thanks again for playing. I know this was a social combat scene, and there's a chance for some murder. I didn't expect what happened. I want to thank Norse Foundry yet again for providing the dice. They are awesome. They are also giving 15% off from their store during the duration of our episodes. So check that out. There should be a link in the chat. On top of that, we have put this up as a 6-parter that is bite-sized morsels that you can rewatch episode 1. Let us know if you like it, how it works for you. And then, of course, comment and share with your friends. We do this not only for us, but obviously we want the arena involved, the crowd involved. It's the reason we all do Twitch. But that's it for me. Casey, I know you have some shit coming up with Kobold. What's the dealio here? Do you want to pimp that at all?
Was that another one?
I don't know. Is it?
Second. I'm typing in.
Turtle Dove was the last user.
All right, so let's close it out there on cards. So CobaltCon starts really with this week. We've kind of been doing a pattern of events.
Are we the opening ceremony?
Yeah, we'll call it that. Yeah, so we're definitely today, and then tomorrow we've got Whose Monster Is It Anyway with Jeff Talanian, who is one of our special guests for the convention. Is going to be one of our contestants, as well as gamer Cockeyed Gaming Ash Pliskin. Ash Pliskin is her online name. So we'll have those 2 contestants tomorrow night. Friday starts the convention proper, and then we go through Sunday evening with several special guests, including Luke Gygax, Tim Kask, Satine Phoenix. Yep, got quite a few. So cobaltcon.com for more information on that.
Nice. And you guys are using tabletop events, right?
Mm-hmm.
Tabletop events. Yep.
Support tabletop events, everybody.
Yep.
Support them. They were talking about closing.
Been close.
For sure.
Yep.
Okay, you ready to draw?
We're ready to draw.
You got to be here for it. If you're gone, you fucked.
All right, we had looks like about 13 entries.
Cool.
And the winner, King Bashman.
Hey,
King Bashman. There you go.
right on. He's one of my best supporters.
Is it really nice?
Yeah, Jeffrey. Yeah. Let me see.
Get King Bashman's information, get his email, his address, and we'll get those shipped out to you in the next 7 days. I'll talk to Norse. But that's it from us. Thanks to the artists. Thanks for what's going on. Does anyone else, Brian or Jimmy, you guys got anything going on in the next 2 weeks that you want to plug? Any new releases, TPK?
We did just put out our Librum of Lost Spells, Volume 6. And those are where we resurrect older edition spells, converting them to 5th edition games. So feel free to check those out. You get that at totalpartykill.games or anywhere else you get PDFs.
Yep.
Good stuff.
Nope.
Nope, everybody's
Jimmy, got anything new?
Well, we got all the stuff, the channel programming on KoboldCon here on the Wizard Shouts channel, and then I've got the World Tour of Lost Mines of Fendover, Friday night at 7:30, the North American tour, and then Sunday at 2:00, the British version.
Is there a difference? Are they competing?
No, well, no, we got North Americans, some Americans, some Canadians Friday night, and then I got British playing on Sunday.
Gets to kill the other group.
We're letting to see how they play differently, if they do. So you got two shows almost running neck and neck with each other to see what
East
happens.
Coast, West Coast. I got you.
Yeah, that's it. So
and Chris just reminded me. Also, later this month is Tabletop Events' own convention.
That's right.
So you can support them and keep that site going by doing that.
Right on.
Excellent.
I'm going to be at Virtual Cobalt Con. I'm going to be running Shadow of the Demon Lord on Saturday night.
Aliens
I still
here.
got 2 slots open, so.
Well, Casey, if you need another GM for something, let me know.
Might need a player on Sunday.
I might be able to make that happen. All right, everybody. Well, that's it from us and Shadow of the Arena. Thank you for fucking my game up royally tonight and turning it into something totally different. I did not expect it is what makes this ride wild. And we will see you the 4th Wednesday of May. And until then,
we'll see you. Take care, folks.
In the arena.
Yep.
Thanks, Eric. Thanks for a good game, man.
Take care.
The mighty red dragon swoops in over the battlefield. The wind beating from its wings nearly knocks you over. As you stand in its mighty presence, you realize there is no hope for any of you.
Well, I'm out of spells, so I'm just a 10th level dude.
And I'm still unconscious. So if one of you could please go into my bag and get my healing potion, that'd be great.
Then I smash the lizard. Raging, charging, power attack.
Roll your worthless attack. Your pitiful attack glances off the dragon's scale, and it opens its mouth, casting you in the molten glow of its inner heat as it prepares to release its fiery breath upon you all.
Wait, I haven't gone yet.
What weapon could you possibly have to defeat the great dragon?
The greatest weapon in all the realm, forged by Norse foundry to defeat all evil.
No, it can't be.
Take up a fight against evil with the finest weapons in the realm at NorseFoundry.com. And be sure to watch Dragons and Things every Friday night on Twitch.